This guide will go over all the building placeables. I'll put time codes in the description with a little example of what they look like placed and their building costs before I go into how to build them. Fence kit can be used to make our gates and fences. You're going to need 1 rope and 2 sticks. Just put them onto the ground into vicinity. Once you've done that, just look down at the rope and scroll down. You'll see combine 2 sticks. And we have a fence kit. To place the fence kit, put it in one of your quick slots, pop it out, and you'll be able to move it around a little bit, go up and down, get it to the height you want it. Try and get the bottom of those sticks or pegs there to touch the ground, and then you just press your use item button to place it. Once you have that down, you can choose from a wall frame or a gate frame, and when you finish building that, or if you cancel the build, you'll get this fence kit back, so you only ever have to make 1 of them. To get our storage box, let's come over to the bunker and the base building section. And just here at this table, it's $2,000. To place your storage box, put it on a quick slot, pull it out, and press whatever your use item binding is. Once you see this outline, this green outline, make sure you see this outline. If you don't see an outline like this, it will place it under the ground. You won't have access to it. After you've placed it down, set a code. And you should be able to open it. You won't need to enter it again unless it's not your box. Your friends should be able to enter a code and access it, but they will have to do it after each restart. If you mess the placement up or you want your box back, just make sure you take everything out of it first, but you just delete it. It says delete, but you will get this back. It'll delete any items in it. So yeah, just empty it first. There we go. See, it went back to the quick slot, and I can just place it again. You'll also see the HP on it. It only takes 1 C4 in the current CODIS patch to destroy these boxes. We're going to come back over to the bunker and base building once again, and we're going to come down here to get our build share. Just this one right here. It's $1,000. To place our build share, we want to put it on a quick slot, pull it out. Just be careful with this one. If you mess up the placement, when you delete it, you will not get this one back like the storage box, so take your time placing it. When you're ready, press your use item button, and the primary builder wants to set a code, whatever that may be, and whoever they want to have building privilege in the area can enter a code, and they will gain building privilege. To build our gate, we're going to get our fence kit out that we built earlier and just place that wherever you like. Once that's down, you'll see the option for the gate frame, and then we want to go ahead and build our gate, the 8 planks and 3 nails. The gate has 2 doors, so these both function separately of each other. You'll have to set the code into both of them, and you can actually delete one. So if you're boarding up a window or a door and you don't want the double gate, but you still like the style of it, you can delete one side and it'll still function. Last thing with the gate, if you're trying to figure out how to get hard side and soft side, whatever side you place this on will be your hard side. So when I build this, it'll look like this. If we want to get our soft side, you would have to build from this side here. If that's not an option because you're in a house or a building, once you place this down and you want, say, soft side over here, you want to rotate it twice, and then we can build it. The wall's going to be the same as the gate. You'll need your fence kit, so we'll get that out and place it wherever you like. We can build our wall frame now. Once you have that down, we can build our wall, and the hard side, soft side applies the same way as the gate. To get the tower plans, we're going to head over to base building in the bunker, and it's going to be this book here for 7,000. Once you have your tower plans, put it on a quick slot and get it out. You'll see an outline of where it's going to place. This is just going to put a plan down. It's not going to actually build the tower. You'll have to add resources. So it's going to need 4 planks and 3 nails. And if you mess the placement up, just press cancel build. Don't delete it, it will delete it. Press cancel and you'll get the plan back. So if that does happen, you'll be able to just replace it again. Make sure the bottom is not inside of anything, including the ground, as like you could put that below the ground if you wanted, or in buildings so it's inaccessible, because you will need access to it to finish the plan here. I'm in the top of the tower just so you can have a quick look at it if you're wondering what it's like. You can perfectly rest your weapons on this here. It works really well. And if you crouch, you'll be able to hide your body fairly well. There's a lot of space up here. And the side walls are quite tall. They're the perfect height really quick. If you try and delete this after you build it, you will not get it back. To get your tent, come to base building in the bunker, and it's just here on the right. It's going to cost $4,000. After we get our tent, we can put it on a quick slot, pull it out, and you'll see the option, the outline to place it. You can scroll up and down with it to get the elevation correct. It comes with its own sort of ground around it, which can help if you're on a slope and need to try and even the ground a bit more. It looks a little bit better. You have the option to delete the tent, but if you want to replace it or you just want to move it, you can disassemble it. Once you disassemble it, it'll drop the tent towards the back of wherever you placed it, and you will be able to pick it up and place it again. Now that you've got your tent down, you can come up to the door here and you can set and enter a code like you would normally. I'm just going to open it. You can go in here and you have this room. There's no vicinity storage, but you can put boxes in here. You can also open this window if you want to. It's pretty cool. The other thing with these tents is if you have a box in here with some storage, if this tent gets blown up, it will do damage to the boxes inside of it in this current patch for the Codus building system. To get the radio, come to base building in the bunker, and it's just going to be here on the left. It's $350. To place a radio, put it on a quick slot and press the use item button. You can change the height of these too. Be careful before you place these, check with the server rules that you're on and make sure you're not putting it in a bad spot. You can just pick these up again, you won't lose it, so if you want to take this with you, if you're doing some grinding for building materials or something, you can place this down and listen to the AI radio while you're doing it, or you can just leave it at your base, it's up to you, but I'm going to turn it on. I'll mute up in game first, because it's quite loud, and I'll run down here and you'll be able to see how far away you can hear this thing. So I've unmuted, you can still hear it from this distance, and my sound isn't even all the way up. So you're going to be able to hear that from probably 50 to 70 meters away, so just be careful if you leave this on at your base as it will give you away. To get the lantern, come to base building at the bunker, come up here, it's on the right for $250. Now we have the lantern, so put it in a quick slot, get it out, and we want to place it with our use item button. These don't give off the best light, but they're good if you're in a cave base or somewhere really dark, so I'll light it and I'll do a before and after of it on and off in the dark in this area here. So it's nice and dark now, and it actually does a pretty good job. I've underestimated it. You might need a few around though if you've got a bigger base. So that's it without it on. It's actually pretty good. I can't see anything now. To get the base plans, come to base building in the bunker. It's going to be all the way at the back, just up here for $5,000. Once you have your base plan, put it in a quick slot, select it, figure out where you want to build. You can change the height of these, but we're just going to do it here for the example. So use your use item button to place it. If you mess up the placement and you have to delete it, you will not get the base plan back. You'll get half the materials that this base plan, the foundation costs to build, but you will lose the base plan and have to buy another one, so make sure you place it right the first time. After you place the first foundation with the base plans, you won't need to buy a base plan every time you want to extend the size of your base. You just build off the existing foundation. It'll cost 12 planks and 6 nails. You can extend this as much as you like, but if you want to start building in another area or a little garage somewhere, you'll have to buy another base plan if it's separate from the original foundations. But let's come back and have a look at how to build. So on these placeables here, the foundations, you have 2 points of interaction, and that's in the middle. That'll give you the option to add some stairs. We'll do it to this one here, so you don't get stuck in it. And that'll also be the sides here. So you can see there's a lot more options on this one. Tells you all the resource costs as well, but we'll go ahead and put a door here. And we'll also build a window, just so you can see. Now this will give us a few options on the door. See in the center here, you've got set code, enter code, open. But the other options are now at the top of these pieces, see, both of these pieces. So you can build off them, or you can keep scrolling down and you can delete them, or you can rotate them. See that? Now we've got the hard side facing us, we can put it back to the soft side. That's fine. When you're placing a ceiling, it will go to the soft side of whatever wall you're placing it to. So if I delete this, and I was to flip this back the other way, and say I wanted to build a ceiling here, I would then have to build off this one instead, because the soft side is facing me and the ceiling will come to me. If I had built off this one, it will go out in front of me. See that? Because the soft side's now over here. Let's have a quick look at the placeable options. So you got your door, of course. You got your window without glass in it. You can add glass, 1 plank, 1 nail, and it looks like this. This is the small wall, and these are your stairs. And of course the garage door, open that from the middle. You also close this one from the middle. Don't go looking up the top because you'll just never see the prompt.